The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "A person is upon the religion of their close friend, so be mindful of whom you befriend." Tirmidhi 2378. Salam, dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever felt a sudden urge to distance yourself from certain people? It might not just be a coincidence. It could be Allah's way of protecting you. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we're being guided away from situations and people that aren't meant to be in our lives. But how can you tell if this is truly a sign from Allah? What are the clues that indicate a divine message urging you to step back and reevaluate? Stay tuned as we reveal 5 unmistakable signs that Allah is guiding you away from individuals who may be harming your spiritual path. You won't want to miss this. 1. Feeling uncomfortable around certain people. Sometimes, Allah guides us through subtle yet powerful feelings, and discomfort around certain individuals is one of them. If you find yourself feeling uneasy, anxious, or even drained in someone's presence, this could be a sign from Allah. This discomfort may arise without any clear reason, but it's crucial not to ignore it. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows what is best for us, and may be steering us away from people who could harm our spiritual well-being or lead us astray. This feeling of unease could be a form of protection, shielding you from influences that may disturb your peace or distract you from the path of righteousness. When you notice such a feeling, it is important to reflect and pay attention to your interactions with that person. Sometimes, people may appear friendly and harmless on the surface, but their intentions or behaviors may not align with what is good for you. Your inner discomfort can serve as a warning, helping you see beyond appearances. Islam teaches us to seek tranquility, and anything that disrupts this peace can be a sign that it does not belong in our lives. Just as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised us to be cautious about our close associations, this discomfort can be a divine indication to reassess those relationships. It's essential to listen to these signs, trust in Allah's guidance, and make decisions that protect your faith and well-being. Therefore, if someone's presence repeatedly causes discomfort, consider this a prompt to distance yourself, seek Allah's wisdom, and prioritize your peace and connection with Him. 2. Frequent arguments or conflicts. Another sign that Allah may be guiding you away from certain people is the occurrence of frequent arguments or conflicts. If you find that your interactions with someone consistently lead to misunderstandings, disagreements, or heated discussions, this could be an indication that the relationship is not beneficial for you. Allah, in His wisdom, may create these conflicts as a way of pushing you away from situations that could harm your emotional or spiritual well-being. In Islam, maintaining peace and harmony in our relationships is highly valued. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged believers to foster kindness, patience, and understanding. However, when a relationship becomes a source of constant tension, it may be a sign that it is not meant to be. Persistent arguments can drain your energy, disrupt your peace, and divert your focus away from important aspects of life, such as worship, family, and self-care. These repeated conflicts can serve as a divine signal to reconsider the relationship and reflect on why these issues continue to arise. Sometimes, we hold on to relationships out of habit, fear of change, or misplaced loyalty. But constant friction may suggest that the person is not aligned with your values, beliefs, or goals. Recognizing this can be difficult, especially if the person is someone you care about deeply. Yet, it's crucial to remember that protecting your peace and spiritual growth should come first. Islam teaches us to seek the path that brings us closer to Allah, and if a relationship continually disrupts your ability to maintain calmness and focus on your faith, it might be time to take a step back. Ultimately, Allah knows what is best for us, even if it means guiding us away from certain individuals. Reflect on these conflicts, pray for guidance, and make choices that prioritize your peace and faith. 3. A strong urge to distance yourself. A powerful sign that Allah is guiding you away from certain people is the sudden, strong urge to distance yourself from them. This feeling can arise without any specific reason. yet it carries a sense of certainty that you need to create space between yourself and the individual. In many cases, this urge is a form of divine intuition, signaling that this relationship may not be in your best interest, either emotionally or spiritually. In Islam, intuition is often seen as a gift from Allah, a means to protect ourselves from unseen harm. If you start feeling a compelling need to withdraw from someone's company, it is important to take this inner prompting seriously. These feelings can be subtle, yet they reflect a deeper wisdom that may not be immediately apparent. Perhaps there are influences or behaviors that, although not obvious, could be affecting your spiritual journey, and this urge is a way of guiding you back to a path of peace and righteousness. This strong inner signal can be particularly prevalent when someone's behavior or actions do not align with your faith and values. Even if there is no apparent conflict, your heart may sense something that your mind has yet to understand. It's a way Allah communicates, guiding you towards situations that bring you closer to Him and away from those that pull you away. It's important to listen to this feeling, seek clarity through prayer, and allow yourself to follow this guidance without guilt or hesitation. The decision to distance yourself doesn't always need to be dramatic. It can be a gradual process of stepping back and refocusing on your priorities. Remember that Allah's guidance is always aimed at what is best for you. Trust in His wisdom, and know that if you feel a strong urge to create space, it is likely for your own growth and protection. 4. They distract you from your faith. One of the most significant signs that Allah may be guiding you away from certain people is when their presence or influence begins to distract you from your faith. In Islam, maintaining a strong connection with Allah and upholding religious obligations are of utmost importance. If someone in your life causes you to drift away from your prayers, neglect Islamic practices, or weakens your commitment to your spiritual journey, it could be a sign that Allah is steering you away from them. This distraction can take many forms. It might be someone encouraging you to engage in activities that go against Islamic principles, or it could be more subtle, like their actions or conversations leading you to prioritize worldly matters over spiritual ones. For instance, if spending time with someone consistently makes you miss your prayers or feel distant from your religious practices, it is a clear sign to reassess that relationship. Islam teaches us to surround ourselves with people who uplift our faith and encourage us to grow closer to Allah. A companion who distracts you from this path, even unintentionally, can have a profound impact on your spiritual health. Sometimes we may not immediately recognize these distractions, especially if they come from someone we care about deeply. However, it's essential to remain vigilant and conscious of how the people around us influence our thoughts, behaviors, and priorities. Allah, in His mercy, guides us to recognize these subtle shifts so that we can realign our focus on what truly matters. Being mindful of these influences is part of protecting one's iman, faith. If you notice that someone's presence is causing a decline in your religious practices or weakening your connection with Allah, it might be time to gently distance yourself. Seek Allah's guidance through prayer and trust that He knows what is best for your spiritual journey. 5. Revelation in dua or istikhara. A powerful sign that Allah is guiding you away from certain people is through answers you receive in dua, supplication, or istikhara, prayer for guidance. In Islam, when faced with confusion or uncertainty, believers are encouraged to turn to Allah and seek His wisdom. Through heartfelt prayers, Allah may reveal guidance, offering clarity about situations that may not be immediately clear. If you find yourself consistently praying about a relationship, asking for clarity or peace, and feel a sense of unease or direction to distance yourself, this is likely an answer from Allah. Istikhara, in particular, is a special prayer performed when making important decisions. It is a way of asking Allah to guide you toward what is best and to steer you away from what is harmful. Often, after performing istikhara, you may experience a feeling of certainty about a course of action. If, after seeking guidance, you feel the need to distance yourself from someone, this is a strong indication that Allah is leading you to a healthier and more spiritually aligned path. Revelations from dua or istikhara may not always come as a direct answer. They can manifest as a sense of peace, clarity, or a persistent thought that surfaces after seeking Allah's help. You might find that certain barriers or obstacles naturally arise, making it difficult to maintain a relationship. These signs are Allah's way of protecting you, even if it is not immediately obvious why such distance is necessary. It's essential to approach these revelations with trust. When you seek Allah's guidance, trust that the direction you receive is what will lead to your well-being, even if it requires making difficult decisions. By listening to the subtle hints and messages you receive in your prayers, you allow Allah's wisdom to guide your life, helping you avoid situations or relationships that may hinder your spiritual growth. As we conclude, remember that Allah's guidance is a blessing, even when it leads to difficult decisions. Trust in His wisdom, for He always knows what is best for you. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Noble Deen for more Islamic insights and teachings. Your support helps us spread the message of peace and faith. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below with this positive prayer. Ya Allah, guide me to what is best for my faith and protect me from what harms my soul. Let's create a community of positive energy and prayers. Thank you for watching, and may Allah bless you with strength, guidance, and peace. Until next time, stay firm in your faith and remember to seek His guidance in every step you take.